What's up? If you know me, welcome to my first real video on this channel that's not just promoting my music. If you don't, my name's Sean, I'm a recording artist, and I wanted to make kind of a natural style of video instead of one that's just promoting my stuff. So I'm gonna do kind of a desk setup tour that I use for gaming and recording and shit like that. So I don't really know how to do this. I'm not really gonna edit this much. Just see how it goes. Yeah. All right, so I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's start off with the desk. This is an IKEA desk. It's pretty sweet because it has this cable management shit under it. It looks like I have great cable management up there, but then you check underneath and it looks like that. But yeah, just my desk, and then I guess since we're here, I got my pair of DT770 Pros. Come on, focus. There we go. These are awesome for mixing and recording. Got them on a little headphone hanger, and then microphone stand, Amazon. That little button's pretty cool, but I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. These are Yamaha HS5s. I've had these for about 4 years now. They're good for mixing, but they don't have any bass at all. And also they sometimes give me problems with feedback, but I don't know. On my microphone stand, we got my TLM 102. Great mic. Had this since high school, which I just graduated college. So I've had this for a while and it's never given me any problems. Sounds incredible. Amazon. I don't know if this actually does anything, but I like to think it does. Then we got for my keyboard, this is the Ala Win 60 Pro, I think. I think it's the Pro because it's wireless, but it also has the 2.4 gigahertz connection mode, and which is what I use. Then we got my interface, Apollo Solo. It sounds pretty good, but it gives me a lot of issues. There's no on and off switch, which I hate, but I found a workaround around that. Sometimes it'll be glitchy. I hate that you have to have a certain software installed. Every time you open it, the UA Connect software opens up. I just want plug and play, but it is what it is. I've had it also since I got this mic, so I've had this since high school as well. Mouse pad, Steel Series, $10 mouse pad. It's cool. Magic Mouse. This guy is the reason why I use this. I bet people who are like real mouse guys are cringing, but I use this because when I'm scrolling through One Piece, early most like kind of a recent chapter, awesome chapter. Anyways, the reason why I use this is because when I'm scrolling through projects on Logic, which is my DAW of choice, or like DaVinci Resolve for when I'm editing videos, and you can just scroll like this, it is so nice to just be able to swipe through and not have to like click the, little arrows to go through the project horizontally. Then we got friggin' clock, dude. I don't know, dude. Lamp, classic lamp that I got with a friggin' cool bulb in there. The two main powerhouses behind my setup. For gaming, ROG Zephyrus G14 has a 4070 in it, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte SSD. It's pretty sweet, and I love the form factor, but it runs really freaking hot. And also a laptop 4070 GPU is not, it works, but I sound spoiled as hell right now. It works, but if I want to play games at 4K with this monitor, which I'll get into in a second, you're not getting over 60 FPS ever if it's a newer game. Then we got my MacBook Pro, M1 Pro, 14-inch, yeah. And this thing is incredible. I've had it since my junior year of high school, so I got it right when it came out, I think 2021. It's worked like a dream. It doesn't get hot, it doesn't make any noise. Then we got my prized possession. It's 240 hertz, 4K, QD OLED, which I would say OLED, but I'm not gonna lie, it's QD OLED. This is such an incredible monitor. They say that once you go OLED, you never go back. And I totally agree with that saying now, because it is. It's just like, you can't see it through the camera, obviously. It's just an incredible monitor and one peak, you know? And then we got, for kind of what's controlling everything, I have this Thunderbolt SSD hub right here. And this, basically I have, my Mac is plugged into the Thunderbolt hub via a Thunderbolt 4 cable. And my ROG is plugged in via Thunderbolt 4 cable. Then I have some things plugged in the back. I have the monitor, I have the interface, and I have my gaming headphones dongle. Oh, and my keyboard dongle, of course. So then, if I got my Mac on the screen, this is pretty sweet, I love this. You just press this button right here, because this is connected to the dock. It switches over to the ROG, to the PC, but I don't have that turned on right now, obviously. But if I did have that turned on, then it would just show up right here. And all the peripherals would stay the same, except the mouse, of course, because I have a different mouse for my PC. And that is my way that I also turn off the Apollo Solo, because it doesn't have an off switch. So when I don't want to use it anymore, and I don't want it to just stay on the whole time and heat up, I just put this to the PC one, and the PC's off unless I really need it. So because the PC's not powering the Thunderbolt hub, it's not powering that. It's not powering the Apollo Solo. Holy shit, I sound like a nerd. And then I guess I got some shit in here. You know, gaming headphones, Razer, what is this, Death Adder? Yeah, Death Adder V3 Pro. SSDs, this thing is a freaking beast. It is Retroid Pocket Flip 2, and got a little custom Kingdom Hearts sticker on there that I got from like a TikToker in like high school at some point. Thought that was super sick. This thing can emulate, you know, PS2 games, up to PS2 games, N64, obviously N64, that's like more the PS1 era. But PS2, it could probably do some Switch stuff, but I haven't really pushed it to that. But yeah, this is my handheld of choice. Yeah, so here's the overall setup. I love it. And if you can't see, I'm kind of a minimalist just a little bit. Every time I try to add more stuff to it and make it more, I don't know, have more character, I always just come back to like nothing on the walls and not much on the desk itself. That notebook is kind of pissing me off right now, but I've been using it for like lyrics and whatnot. So yeah, if that was like really ass, like a really ass first video, let me know in the comments, man. Tell me what I can do differently. So yeah, dude, freaking go check out my new song if you want. The new song's pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? It's called Umbrella. Prod, Duxa, and Twilight, the homies. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, dude. Freaking hell yeah, dude.